Welcome everyone to Doga Yoga. My name is Melody and today we're doing a beautiful stability class. So today we're really focusing on our core, our balance, and finding that connection, that grounding self, so we can't get knocked off kilter, whether that's physically or emotionally. We can focus on both today. So we're going to be really mindful of our movements also. So we're going to be transitioning from one posture to the next really mindfully with stability and control. So we're going to start in mountain pose today. Come to the top of your mat. I'm going to face you for the start of class. Ground your big toes down, spread your little toes, and we're going to energize the body from the ground up. So really connect to the earth with all four corners of the feet. Activate the calves, the kneecaps, the thighs. Tuck the tailbone under, feel the glutes activate and feel the whole torso lift and lengthen as the core really engages. Roll the shoulder blades down the back, feel the neck lengthen, crown of the head shines towards the sky and palms come beside the body, arms engaged facing forward. Inhale, rise and up and soften. Length and soften. Now we're going to start to play with our balance here to really try and find a place of symmetry here. Notice if you're swaying, putting one foot forward or the other, whether you're twisting your body. And we're going to inhale, just come up onto our tippy toes, lean forward. And exhale, lower. Inhale, we're going to raise our toes up, lean back, gaze goes high, just putting weight into our heels. And lower. We're going to send our right hand forward, left toes out wide, back to center. Left hand out, right toes just leaning towards the side. You come back to center. Find your mountain pose once more. Really ground down, connect to the earth, grow tall, and breathe. Find that center of self. When we're ready, we're going to inhale, sweep our hands forward and up, and gently but actively with control, rise on up into our tippy toes. And then lower down slowly. 4 more like this. Inhale, rise on up, hands up, core is on, glutes are on, calves are on, rise high, reach tall, and lower down. 3 more, really activate the body, reach high, gaze goes high, lift and lower. Sweep the hands forward, reach high, gaze high, lift and lower. 1 more, have a focus, a drishti in front of you. Inhale, lift, reach the fingers high, gaze goes up or to a drishti in front of you. And lower down. Find your mountain pose once more. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. When we're ready, we're going to place our hands on our hips, weight into our left foot, and right toes go out beside us. Now we're going to play here. Inhale, rise them off the ground, balance on our left leg, and lower. Keeping the spine nice and straight, reaching that crown of the head towards the sky. Inhale, rise, and lower. 3 more. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. You might have a slight bend in that standing leg just to protect your knee joint if you hyperextend. 1 more. Inhale. And lower back down. Ground both soles of the feet. Find that length in the body. Find the balance in both feet. And we're going to transition to the other side. Weight into the right foot. Left toes come out to the side, nice and long. Inhale, rise. And lower. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Reach, hold, lengthen, and come back to center. Find length in the spine. And exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips. Bend the knees generously and fold forward. So the crown of the head points towards the earth. The hands can stay on the hips. They can come down onto the shins. Find wherever feels good for you to just really release. You might rock one side and then the other. One and then the other. Just really take your time here, letting the spine go. So continuing that lengthening motion that we were doing in our mountain pose. So we're going to inhale, place the hands onto the knees, come on up, halfway lift, find length. And exhale, fold. Bend our knees, plant our hands, and we're going to gently, with control, step one foot back and then the other, making our way into our downward facing dog. So the crown of the head points towards the earth now, the tailbone points towards the sky, chest goes towards the thighs. Length, and soften. Length, and soften. Now when we're ready, we're going to transfer weight into our left foot, so really stabilize the body, transition weight evenly in towards the hands, and then lift that right heel high towards the sky. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, bring that knee towards our nose. Get this foot in between our hands as graciously as we can. Step it in between there lightly. We're going to plant that back heel down, heel to arch alignment. Now I want us to really take our time here, send the hips down, really activate the core, activate the kneecaps. Send the left hand forward, sweep it back, and come up into our warrior 2. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the right hand on the right knee, or right arm on the right knee. Sweep the left hand forward. Reach it towards the front of the room. So our gaze goes upwards, side angle pose. Sink the hips down, find your balance. Ground on the legs, arms along for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spiral this left hand. Edit. 2, 1. Spiral this left hand to the back of the room. Come back into your warrior 2 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Frame your front foot. Come onto the back toes. I want us to really take our time here. Plant our left hand down, wrist, elbow, shoulder alignment. And we're going to open our body up towards the right. Gentle spinal twist here, really nice. If you'd like to come on, place that back foot, or come onto the outside edge of that back foot, wriggle our front foot halfway down, or even all the way down, into a side plank. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wherever we are, we're all going to make our way into plank or half plank, and make our way back into downward facing dog. 2 breaths, length. And soften, length, and soften. Now we're going to stabilize, ground down our fingertips, ground down that right foot, lift that left heel high. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to nose, get that foot in between our hands, really push away from the ground super lightly. Back heel goes down, squaring off with that short edge of the mat, heel to arch alignment. Really sink the hips down, send that right hand forward, reach it high, spiral up into your warrior 2. 5 breaths, length, and soften, length, and soften. Really send your gaze past those front fingertips, really finding where you want to go. Then we're going to bring this left arm onto the left leg, sweep the right hand down and reaching towards the front of the room. Side angle pose, length and revolve, length and revolve. Couple more breaths here, really taking our time, finding our stability, our center. When we're ready, send this right hand towards the back of the room, rise on up into our warrior 2 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When we're ready, spiral our arms down, frame our front foot, come onto the back toes. Now we can come into this twist, reaching our left hand towards the sky, super nice. Or get this left foot down halfway to the mat. Or all the way coming into side plank, smiling here guys, you can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place this top hand down, come into your plank. And back into your downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Really savoring the sensation. And letting go. And then lengthen the neck. Turn the biceps towards the ears. See if you can get the heels a little lower. Tailbone towards the sky. Hollow out the lower belly. We're all going to lower down to the knees. Come onto the forearms. The forearms come down, shoulder width apart, fingers face forward, crown of the head points towards the earth. Our toes are still tucked here, so we haven't moved anywhere, but we've just come down onto our forearms. And when we're ready, we're going to really grip the mat with our hands and our forearms and send our hips up into the sky once more into our dolphin pose. Now you might want to walk your feet in a little more here. Really beautiful posture, getting into our shoulders, sending the crown of the head towards the earth, opening up the chest towards the thighs once more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When we're ready, crown of the head points towards the front of the room. We might have to take our stance back a little bit to come into a forearm plank. Hold here. Really feel the body engage. You might feel it shake a little bit. Breathe. Smile. Come down to the knees if you need. When you're ready, release and tuck the toes. Come into Sphinx. Length and soften. Length and soften. When we're ready, get our hands underneath our shoulders, tuck our toes under, come back into a tabletop position, cross our ankles over, roll on over into seated. We're just going to send our legs roll along, open on up in your own way, in your own time. You might have a cushion underneath your tailbone. Find what works for you. We're going to length here and just fold forward. So take your time. You might have your knees super bent. Your hands can be in front of you. You can be on the forearms. You might just be on the fingertips. Just hinge at the hips, letting the whole body just sink and let go. When you're ready, rise on up. Find that beautiful straight spine like we did at the start of class. Reach our right hand high. We're going to reach it over towards our left. So grab the outside edge of that left foot or the shin if you can. Left hand comes beside you and we're just gently creating a whole body revolution towards the left. Lengthen the spine. There we go. And revolve. You'll feel it in that hip. Length and revolve. Just breathe here for a couple of breaths, really taking our time. Already, come on up. Lengthen the left arm high and reach it to the outside of that right foot or the right shin. Finding length and revolving. Just beautiful spinal opening here. Chest is open, collarbones are wide, still we're not collapsing through the chest as we breathe. When you're ready, come on up. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Wriggle back into my mat a little bit, going off screen a little bit there. Find a length and then fold forward once more. Just feel a beautiful, gentle inner thigh massage. You might grab the big toes, drawing the elbows into the groin and helping you fold a little further. Rock side to side. When you're ready, roll on up. Bring the knees together, the soles of the feet connect to the earth. Just wriggle yourself into the middle of the mat and roll on down onto the earth. So nice. Now our arms wide and just swap our knees towards the left. Our gaze goes towards the right. Breathing here. Gentle opening in that right hip, filling up the body with energy and light and space. And exhale, releasing. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And release, come back to center, knees towards the sky, gaze towards the left, knees float towards the right, and just release. And you're ready, come back to center. Bring one knee into the chest and then the other, and just give yourself a nice little hug. You might rock side to side, you might take giant or minor figure eights with the knees, just really massaging into the lower back, going one way and then the other. Knees into your chest, you might take them wide if you want, coming into happy baby. Feet towards the sky, grabbing the outer edges. Ready, release the feet. Bring the knees together. Rock side to side and just, in your own time, find your way to a place of deep rest, deep stillness and relaxation. Feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, release. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take a few more breaths in silence here. Just really connecting to the here and now. When you're ready, gently send your arms up overhead. Just the fingers towards the front of the room, toes towards the back. And go gently roll over onto a side that suits you, using your arm as a pillow. And get you to come up into seated. Take some time to just relax here, center. When ready, we'll take one big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch, and back to heart center. Sending you lots of love and gratitude, beautiful yogis. Namaste.